Alright, good morning YouTube, good morning everybody, Bullish Bears Kevin here, blah blah blah. How you doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. We got some setups we're watching on the NASDAQ, on the ES. We are looking for some bulls today, guys. Market opens in 5 seconds. I should get Thinkorswim up. Alright, market is open, guys. Look at that 15 on the NASDAQ. Definitely giving me a bit of a bearish vibe to it. But again, I want to see if we could sweep the sell side liquidity and look for potential long positions over here. So we're just staying patient. Let's knock down to the 5-minute.
That's some weird divergence there.
On ES and NQ?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little strange. Not crazy. ES coming back to VWAP and that 4-hour supply zone. Potential short entry up there for ES. NASDAQ
I'm
giving us
just saying
that
it's
push
so
lower.
choppy. It's like, what are they diverging from? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, usually if we see some type of divergence, it'll probably be because something like IWM is stronger than the NASDAQ. So like IWM was pushing much higher, NASDAQ was failing to push higher, and that's usually where divergence will lead from because ES is more YM and NASDAQ, where NASDAQ is just NASDAQ. YM is just YM. So there's that push. Again, sort of keeping an eye on where the weighted indice is. So here's that push lower. I'm not going to be jumping into long positions right out the gate because I feel like that would be a little silly. And silly's the nice way of putting it. So we sort of double bottomed right now inside that demand zone. Part of me is considering starting a position, but with the weakness of these indices right now, I'm going to... Come on, Thinkorswim. Load up. There we go. Good bear pressure. Staying patient. Look at that 5-minute on the NASDAQ. Drop, basing drop right there. Again, not jumping in longs right away would be silly. Something I might be looking for, guys, that I noticed this morning when I was charting in the bathroom, was that on the 30-minute time frame, we're sort of in this up channel, right? So I wanted to see if we could take out the sell side liquidity down here and then push back up. So we'll see what the market wants to do. Because that would line up with this trend line too, right? To take out this sell side liquidity right here. Maybe even off of this 1-hour demand zone. Because we did not touch or use that demand zone yet, right? So we might have a better chance of getting some longs down here. Remember how strong bulls have been lately. I'm staying patient right now. I'm not jumping into any trades. I know what I'm potentially looking for. What's going on, YouTube? Good morning, good morning. Wait for the candles to close even. Look, we got the 1-hour demand zone on the weighted indice coming up again. I'm looking for long positions because the market has been very strong and I don't want to battle that trend. The trend is our friend until the end of the trend. Good stuff so far. Grab that sell side liquidity. We'll see how this next candle closes, or how this candle closes, and we'll take it from there, guys. Remember, when we're trading, depending on your strategy, depending on how you feel comfortable trading, you don't have to jump into the market as soon as it opens. You don't have to jump in as soon as we get to an area. Be patient, react to it. Gotta think too. If we're going short here, is everybody going short here? Right? Is this a good spot to go short? Is this a good spot to go long? Are we trapping a lot of people at the moment? I want to see book map. I like that rejection right there. I might start a long position. But I sort of want to wait for that NASDAQ, that weighted indice. Weighted indice is still dropping. Really want that weighted indice at that 1 hour demand. But we are rejecting. This is a sell side liquidity rejection. This is a nice trade setup right there. I'm not entering this trade for the chance that it will not work out. It is potentially a 3-to-1. But again, I'm not the biggest fan of it because weighted indice is still trying to push lower. The session, let's see. And a lot of our equities, guys, are weaker right now, right? If we're looking at our relative strength watch list, that would just be our regular watch list, but sorted by percent change. Everything is in the red right now, except for Apple, AMD, and Nvidia. Those had strong gaps up. Tesla's holding that 199 key psychological level. Great for Tesla to come back up near 200 after the crazy down move it had the past little while. Again, really waiting. I really want the weighted indice to hit this demand zone for long positions. Apple pumping, Microsoft dumping, Nvidia pumping. I'm really just staying patient right here, guys. I don't see any reason to jump into a trade. I'm just staying patient. Cash is a position. If you're not losing money, that's okay. Not comfortable with the trade, don't take it. Again, though, this trade setup, that was a perfect rejection off that sell side liquidity. What we look for those rejections, guys, is we look for the first candle that breaks through it to wick back above it, and then the following candle to also try to wick below it, fail, and push back higher. So this is working out as a sell side liquidity, as a buy model right here, right? So just for now, right, I'm staying patient, not in any trades. Could this reverse? Of course it can. We have Apple pumping, breaking yesterday's high, near key level 184.67. I have Apple pumping away right now, pumping away on Apple. Yeah, we're gonna see a strong move here. Definitely liking bulls over bears today. As long as we could have the direction right, we could be as patient can be, right? So we could let the market come over here, come up here, take our swing, sell side liquidity, inside demand. Again, that would have been a nice confirmation. Push back higher, take these lows, these highs right here, come back one more time, see if we have a fair value gap that formed at this point. Enter fair value gap, push higher. Boom, bop, bam. We'll be patient, right? Always, when we're watching the market, we are making sure to not jump in so we can always be not only disciplined, but be trying to create plans around the market structure that we're watching right now. Now, if this doesn't work, right, we might push back lower, or we might inverse head and shoulders and go higher, or we might even, I don't know, right? Again, I wanted the weighted indice at a 1 hour demand zone down here. So I was expecting the NASDAQ to push back lower. So I'm not too bullish right now. That's why I haven't taken this trade yet. We just got to be, talking to ourselves about it. We have to be understanding the market structure. Understanding patience is key. Understanding our levels. If we're trading NASDAQ ES, it's definitely helpful to watch for the stocks. Meta, Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, Tesla. And if you don't have enough screens, that's also what's also super helpful is the weighted indice, right? And that's what I've been using. That's what I love to use. I use both. I'll keep an eye on stocks, equities, and the weighted indice because the weighted indice itself moves very nicely. So there's that pushback lower. Again, I'm glad we didn't jump into this trade yet. I do think bulls will want to take this again, however, but I'm staying patient. I'm seeing if we get a better setup. I'm looking for some type of sell side liquidity down here. I'm looking for potentially this demand zone right here, this demand zone down here. If we could get into this demand zone on the weighted indice while we get into this demand zone on the NASDAQ, or at least pull the sell side liquidity, I will start my position. We'll start some longs. might be a trade, right? So what we have to do too when we're trading, when we're looking at time frames, we have to sort of do the math, right? Where are we? What time is it? 9:35. We're pushing back lower. So let's just say, right, that we are pushing lower, taking our time, come down here. We do get our entry, come back higher, come back lower, retest for the second entry, and push back higher. Well, at this point, it looks like the time would be about 1:30. That would be not a swing trade, but a day trade where we have to hold and wait a little while for the market to hit our price. Alright, so let's see. Let's get rid of some of these drawings. Let's see what's going on. Again, look at the bears trying to pull through. Apple, nice rejection off of that 184.67 key level that I had. Meta pushing lower. Tesla's trying to push higher, while Nvidia's also trying to push higher, but failing. So again, I'm really thinking these bears are going to want to come in, right? Trap some more people short for a while, grab some liquidity, and then we'll make our way from there. Am I going to grab shorts right now? Absolutely not. Just because I don't want to go long here doesn't mean I want to go short here. You know what I'm saying? The market's going to chop around. Market's going to do whatever it wants to do. If it's not at our entry, if it's not at our stop loss, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's just making noise. Just want to say what's up. You see a few new members in here. Hello, hello. Hello, who is D Zulu? What's going on? Arbor, hello, hello. Who's Jose? Mitch, what's up, Mitch? What is going on, everybody? If I missed anyone, let me know. Yo, Greg, just so you know, also welcome. What's up, Greg? When we're in the live stream, try to keep the chat. Instead of chatting in this open chat area, chat in the main chat, because it doesn't notify me for this open chat thing, and I feel bad when I miss those. So definitely try to keep it in main chat, because I always keep that up on a separate monitor. Wouldn't want to miss ya. Alright, let's see. So again, we're just chopping around right now. I'm not grabbing any trades yet. I'm staying so patient. No reason to get into something. The Bulls do not have the strength yet. The Bears have the strength right now. I would consider taking a short. I would definitely consider taking a short, because now we have the failed rally off of this demand zone, breaking back lower into it. Would definitely consider a short position. But we have to remember, when we're getting into some type of trade where we're like trying to chase it down to another level, where's my entry? Where's my stop loss? Like, what am I really doing on this trade? If I were to go short here, I guess I would put my stop here, target down here, and almost make it a 2-to-1. Almost. I'm not a fan of it. I'm just not. So again, I'm staying patient. Patience is key. The market pays those who are patient.
Good morning, Kevin. What do you think about this divergence between the ES and the NASDAQ?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still. That's also another indication that there is chance of reversal here. Not here yet, but I don't know. I want to see. The thing is, if the NASDAQ does push back down lower to this demand zone down here, that's going to be about another 40 point drop on the NASDAQ. That's going to bring the ES lower. I do think ES is going to end up breaking its divergence. With that being said, we do still have that 45-minute demand on the ES. Might look for some type of continuation in that sense. There are the bears again showing up on the NASDAQ. Huge sell-off on Apple right now off that key level. Really great stuff. Nvidia 2 failing. Tesla made a new high day. Back to 203 on Tesla. Very strange. All right. Nice drop. Nice drop. And again, what helped me with this short position was the weighted indices dropped, based, dropped again. So again, I do think we're going to get continuation lower. So I'm staying out of this trade right now. I'm not getting in this. I sort of want to scalp this short, but I'm not going to. Because again, you have to think, if I'm scalping short, where's my stop loss? Where's my target? Where's my probabilities? Where are my confirmations? I don't have any confirmations on a short trade right now other than the market looks bearish. That's not enough. The market looks bearish? It's definitely not enough. So again, if the market's not at my position, at my entry, at my target, at my stop loss, it's just chopping. It's just in the middle of nowhere right now. Again, I would really consider taking some shorts to target down near like maybe 17.67. I'm sorry, 17.862. But I don't know, man. What I noticed too was the market lately I've been coming up with trade plans on the NASDAQ, and the market's been reversing like 10-20 points before we get to my potential entry. So I'm really just staying patient on this. If the market doesn't hit my entry, then I just don't enter a trade.
It's worth noting too that after you have a big volatile move like we did, we always follow with consolidation unless it runs away. But here we've moved into consolidation for a while.
Yep. Again, taking another look at the weighted indices, all of which are red except now Tesla, AMD, and Nvidia. Now Apple even pushed red on the day. Did it? Yeah, it did. So yeah, again, I'm thinking bears are going to want to continue here. I'm not taking any short setups. I'm being patient.
Hey, Kevin, that channel you have, is that what hour on the NASDAQ?
The channel's more on the 30-minute. When you go up to the 1 hour on it, I guess the hourly works too. It was the 2 hour and 3 hour that it sort of starts to get a little stiff. But, yeah, that 30-minute is sort of where I found it was a lot more clean. Something I mentioned this morning was the 15-minute. Where is it? Or I guess the 30. Nope, it wicked that. All right, let's see. Let's see if we want this sell side liquidity now. Apple pushing back higher. Staying patient. What up, YouTube? Hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate y'all. Still got divergence on ESNQ. We do have the VIX trying to push lower now, too. It looks like the weighted indices trying to have a floor over here around 49.59. But it does still look bearish. So I'm still sitting on my hands. And we might be sitting on our hands another 15-20 minutes. YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. Let's see. I'm just staying patient right now, right? There's that drop. Nice drop. Good stuff. Grabbing some potential sell side. There's the weakness on indices. Nice. All right, we're going to be dropping here a bit. Nice. Part of me is considering starting a position, but I don't want to be grabbing longs when the market's selling off like this. I'd be trying to catch a falling knife. And that's not knife to do. Ah, I'm so clever. Still looking for that drop. I'm going to be looking to start a long position when we hit that demand zone. Again, really just starting the position. Because now we do have the weighted indice coming down to demand 2. Give me a strong drop into it for a second. Alright, I'm starting a long position on the NASDAQ. Very light size. Bears have been very strong. Still thinking bears might want to continue, actually. Ew, yeah. Staying patient, because again, we gotta... The market knows how to make itself look good to one side and then reverse, right? So I'm following my plan. Bottom of the channel, demand zone, liquidity sweep. Just following my plan right now. Not the strongest liquidity sweep, I should say, though. Don't want to convince myself, too. Never convince yourself to stay in a trade. I am going to wait for this 5 minute to close. Weighted indice very weak right now. I'm waiting for the 5 minute to close. Nice strong move to the downside again. Still have that divergence. But bears are very strong on equities right now. There's that middle of the demand zone on the weighted indice. Could have probably been a bit more patient on the entry, waited for more of a reaction. But let's see. Microsoft new low today. Microsoft selling off like crazy. That's what's helping us drop right now. Staying in this trade. I'm letting the 5 minute close, guys. Can't be stopping out down here just to get wicked back up. Double bottom on ES potentially. NASDAQ's clearly the weaker of the two. Long positions were definitely a chase. Could have definitely wrote some shorts down here. But that's alright, we're just chilling in this right now. Went light enough that we're okay with some drawdown, right? Could even look for potential for another entry if we want to bounce back up. If. Nah, dude, these things are just so weak right now. I don't know, man. I don't know. If we get some buying pressure, we're going to spike right back up. But if we don't, we're just going to continue to sink. Yeah, look at those bears. Bad news bears right there. Bears mean business. How's that book map looking? Probably should have been keeping a closer eye on book map. Yep, book map's just selling off like crazy. Would really like to see sellers get absorbed at some point down here. Once I start seeing sellers get absorbed, we'll grab some more.
It's at a measured move from the open, a
Nice.
1 for 1 down. So it could be a good reversal.
Yeah. Just being careful here. Weighted indice is at the bottom of its demand zone. That was a very strong move to the downside. Look at the bears, guys. Just won't stop. Yeah, that's wild, dude. That's wild. Definitely should have taken those shorts up here. I mean, holy crap. Wow. Wow. Okay. Alright. Alright, NASDAQ. That's funny. That's hilarious, NASDAQ. That's like crazy, actually.
ES has hit floor pivot point, and a half measured move of the opening box is 5022.
Coming up on yesterday's low.
Boom. Holy cow.
Blew right through it.
This is crazy, dude. What the hell? I'm gonna look to add right in this demand zone, but yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Full measured move on the ES is going to be 5015, which is also the bottom of a little demand zone.
Dude, these bears are just nuts. Would really like a pullback here. Like, come on, trap these long positions. Pull us back, trap some longs. I added to my long entry down here at this demand zone now, seeing that we might pull back. But holy crap, dude. There we go, trap those shorts. Trap them, trap them, trap them.
Remember, we have news at 10 o'clock.
Oh, what time is it? Oh, shit. Really need bulls to start going crazy here, which they're not. Yeah, Apple Week again. Yep, I don't know, guys. These bulls ain't doing it. Bulls ain't doing anything right now. Go ahead, market. Prove me wrong. Start pumping. It's like, nah. I don't feel like it. We also have ES at demand too, though, and a key psych level. Not key psych level. Oh, yeah, 50-20. But, nah, this is just too much. Too weak on the NASDAQ. I'm moving my stops to this candle's low. Like right below this current candle we're in. Microsoft pumping, Meta pumping, Nvidia pumping. Apple weak. Apple trying to fall to its daily demand zone. I want to let this candle close, but we have news, and that might completely wreck this. I might just give it another minute. Nah, Apple's too weak. Alright, give us one more little pop. I'll get out for smaller of a loss.
ES South target 5010.
Oh, alright, stopped out. Stopped out, stopped out. That's rough. That's rough, man. Fucking NASDAQ. Yo, what up, Pralad? Alright, gotta be patient now, because now we got news in a minute. That's wild, dude. There's that 45, I'm telling you. We're gonna reject that, we're gonna go back up. If we didn't have... What news is it?
Consumer sentiment.
Yo, Signet is right, Alex. Signet is right. That was rough. I'm just guessing the market tapped me out so that it could continue back higher now. 10 seconds till news. Let's see how the market reacts.
Well, we are way overextended to the downside right now, so
Yeah, it's gonna pop. I'm telling you, it's gonna pop. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Alright, now it's gonna pop. Now that it grabbed that liquidity. No, it's not. Dude, I'm like definitely disappointed in not going short up here. Because holy shit. And I am gonna be cursing today, because I don't care anymore. But that's crazy. I'm gonna look for potential long positions down here on the NASDAQ. Again, based off the weighted indice, based off of trapped participants to the downside. Putting out a buy order. I'll let you guys know when it's filled. It's coming down to it now. I'm moving it down a bit because I still don't know if I want to trust this. Yeah, I don't know if I want to trust this, guys. We'll try one. We'll try one. Stop loss, sell stop at the low. Just because Apple's rejecting off a daily demand zone. Oh, I'm about to get wrecked in this. Let's see. Yep. Let's see, let's see. Market's just so weak.
ES Bookmap heavy line at 5025.
Equity's selling off like crazy right now. Hate these longs. Longs ain't gonna work out. Nvidia new low a day. Tesla selling off. Apple rejecting demand. Microsoft trying to be bullish. The leaders are trying. But overall, just too bearish right now. Bears are not giving it up. Just being patient. Being patient. Just in one NASDAQ long. Down over here. We'll only look to add after this candle closes. Depending how this candle closes, right? I'm not going to add if it's a losing position. Like I did earlier. Really staying patient because the market's fluctuating right here. Looks like Tesla's trying to find its bottom. Nvidia big spike up again. Apple at a daily demand zone. A few things holding us up right now. Would like Tesla to start to rally above 199. There we go. I like that weighted indice push. I like that. Let's trap these bears now. Definitely considering adding right now. Nice pump on Apple. Tesla trying to get above that 199. There we go. Tesla above 199. Weighted indice trying to push back red again. Waiting for this candle to close. 30 seconds on this, guys. $20. Nice liquidity sweep on ES. See if it wants to reverse and go back higher. Fill some fair value gaps. Hit VWAP. See what's going on with that. 5 seconds. 7 seconds. Again, I like where Apple came off of.
That sell line on ES at 5025 is holding so far.
Nice, nice. Really need to see some strong bull stepping right here.
They
There you
pulled
go.
it.
There we go, Apple. Come on, Apple. Come on, Apple. Be our leader. No, don't go down. Yep, I don't know, guys. Again, tough spot. A lot of support right now. Tesla looks like it wants to go higher. Apple did wake off of a demand zone. I'm in these longs still. Yep, there's that weakness. Push back lower. Part of me wants to add here, but I'm going to wait. Because again, if sellers just want to take it for another leg, we're just going to go crazy back lower, and I don't want to be trapped in that. Yep. Just like that. Staying patient.
So NQ came very close, like within like just 8.76 points from its full ADR, the lines that Sig talks about a lot.
Okay.
But there was also a market maker move, which I don't know how much that is on NASDAQ.
Gotcha.
But on ES it was 10, 20 points or something like that. So it could
Gotcha.
go past the 8 full ADR for the market maker move.
Okay. I would consider adding longs here, because I do like how Apple's trying to hold demand. Again, this might be a point, though, where I'm going to be patient, let this 5-minute close, see if it engulfs the previous 5-minute, and then add. Want to see that weighted indice push back higher. It's trying to push lower right now. Yeah, weighted indice is crazy weak. It's using this broken demand zone as supply. Long entry 17.73.875, stop 714. Risking 24 points to make 100 points. 4-1. There we go, weighted indice. I like that. Apple also trying to push green. I like that. I like ES's movement right now. Really want to see the bulls take over here. Meta's having trouble going back higher. Tesla's with a nice pump right now. We're in these long positions, staying patient. There we go. Apple, nice rejection off demand. Would definitely consider adding based off of Apple's price movement right here. But again, we got 1:23 left in the 5-minute. I'm going to be patient. We have plenty of time for this to flip and go back red. So if I add up here, that's just going to move my entry up here, and then my break-even point is going to be worse. I'm going to be heavier, and I'm also still counter-trend trading because this has been pushing down now. I'm really just wanting this to come back up into its channel. And what we want the market to do versus what the market's really going to do is always completely different. We have to remember that. Nice bull move right there. Good push. There we go, Apple. I like that on Apple. We got 45 seconds left. Really need these bulls to continue here. And if anybody knows how to print business cards with Microsoft Word, please let me know. I have them made up already. I just need a way to print them. Nice bull move right there. All right, we're making it back. Strong rejection on that weighted indice on this current 5. Apple pushing up. Meta struggling. If Meta could stop struggling, that would be great. Meta's like, I'm not going to stop struggling. I'm going to struggle all day long. What we got? We got 8 seconds. Meta, bounce up, bounce up. Show you guys what I'm looking at. I want Meta back up here, back above this previous candle wick. It did not give me that. Maybe we'll get a bull flag on Microsoft, right? I want Microsoft to start to pop. I want Apple to continue. I want these bulls, guys. We did not get the confirmation close that I wanted. I wanted an engulfing candle on this 5 minute. I'm staying in this trade. I'm not adding to this trade. Nice, nice. But again, equities are looking very weak right now. I'm not the biggest fan of them. Let's go. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm probably going to look to make this a scalp, depending if buyers don't step in with strength right here. No, I like that weighted indice. I really want the weighted indice to push back higher and close inside this broken demand zone would be great. Nice push. Let's check some higher time frames. 15, 30, stuff like that. 45, nice, nice push. Good stuff.
15's making a hammer.
Yeah. So, struggling. She's a struggling. Just waiting right now, guys. We're just waiting. What are we waiting for? I don't know. Waiting for this weighted indice to push back and hold green. Waiting for NASDAQ to push back above and hold green. Bears have just been too strong for me to confidently add without like a higher low put in. So like my entry was here. I want a push up, a higher low, and a push back higher. You see how we're failing now?
Hey, Kevin, I have a question for you. For the 15-minute hammer,
Yeah.
does that make a difference for you if it's green or red?
Yeah, so the
I know with the
15...
basing candles.
Exactly. So the 15, I'm looking for a basing candle. So if we could close red on the 15, but with a small red body and long lower wick, that would be phenomenal. And we have about 2 minutes for that 15 to close. So that is the same with the 5 minute that we're currently on. So we're just going to stay patient with this consolidation at demand after we grab this liquidity to see again if we want to push back and continue higher. Because we're in a consolidation phase and not a clear rejection or a clear hold, I'm not adding. Again, I'm waiting for that confirmation. Staying in this trade.
Well, if it's a red hammer, that indicates reversal as opposed to green.
Yep. Well, if it's the red hammer, remember, because a red hammer is a demand zone if it has continuation afterwards. So I'm looking for a red hammer and then continuation on the 15.
Gotcha.
Now we can move our stops to this previous candle's low. Yeah. Nice push back higher. I like the weighted indice to push higher. VIX is trying to push back lower. Really just being as patient can be. I like these bulls. Let's check out our equities. Waiting for long Tesla entry 192, 1958. What's going on, green guy? Yeah, I mean 199, like 199 was a key psych level. I have 195.81, which is pretty dope that we have really similar levels. And that also lines up with yesterday's VWAP a little bit, so that's cool. Really looking for bulls to step in here on the equities. They are still struggling very hard. Got to remember, too, that weighted index is mainly red right now. Need Apple to start pumping. But Apple's trying to make a lower high. Come on, Apple. Come on, make that higher low. Higher low off of demand, Apple. It's pulling back, guys. Not the biggest fan. How'd that 15 close? 15 closed how I wanted it to close. I'm staying in these longs. If we get a little bit of a dip lower, I might add to the long position. Let's see. Apple trying to make its way back down to that demand zone. There we go. I like ES with some strength. Come on, NQ. Follow through. A lot of buying hitting the tape on Tesla right now. Tesla continuing its uptrend. Green guy, if you're in any Tesla, that's a nice move right there for calls. There we go, NASDAQ. That's what I'm talking about. There's that higher low. Definitely considering adding here. I almost hit add down here. I was really considering it. I did not. Just staying patient in this trade right now, guys. Not like rushing in, rushing out of anything. So look, we got that, right? We got the push up, the pullback on this red 5 minute right here, and the higher low. So we got that. I should be adding. If I was listening to myself, I should be adding. Or I should have added already. I'm not. I'm still a little shooken up from that first L. But with this one contract, I'm making back already what that L gave me. So we're cool. We're chilling. There we go, Apple. Microsoft pumping. Apple pumping. Let's feel that, NASDAQ. There we go. Weighted index pumping. I feel it. I feel it. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Big wins. That's it. Whoa. Windy over here today, guys. Alright, pull back now. Pull back now. I'm not the biggest fan of holding longs here because of where the weighted index is at. However, I wouldn't go short here. So we're sticking with these longs. We're staying patient. One NQ contract entry was 17,738. I'd really like to target like somewhere up here. Shoot for like 100 and something points. That would be crazy. We're now entering, though, this 5 minute fair value gap, so be careful with that. A lot of people are going to be trying to short the market up here. I'm still being patient for my Tesla entry. If I don't get in on that range, I will pass for today. Good stuff, man. That's exactly what I want to hear. If I don't get my trade set up, then I don't take any trades today. Exactly right. Exactly right. Ooh, let's go, NASDAQ. Pump it up. Pump it, pump it, pump it up. Pump it loud up. Go Nas. Let's go. Microsoft, nice pump on Microsoft. Meta's holding up. Tesla with a pullback. Nvidia pumping. Yeah, nice pumps, guys. Really nice pumps. Love it. Love it. We'll probably wait for this 5 minutes to close and then add. Been saying that for a while now. Got in about 15-20 minutes ago. It is 20 after 10. We're re-entering this fair value gap right here. So we do have to be a little careful. It's a large fair value gap though. Marzity, you're more of a fair value gap guy. You and Godo. How would you guys trade that? How would you guys look at that? Apple big
I have no
rejection.
idea.
No idea.
I was trying to make the play earlier before it dropped of the gap close. I'm pretty much break even for the day, but yeah, I'm in along now with you.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna pull back here because of this fair value gap, but I'm also thinking a lot of people see this fair value gap. Market likes to trap people. 1 minute gross.
You probably just want to be careful whenever it gets to the halfway point of that last 5 minute bar.
Yeah. A lot of rejections on equities right there. Let's see if we could retest that 45-minute demand one more time. 17760. That's where I'll add. Microsoft trying to push higher. Apple weak. Amazon strong. Nvidia weak. Tesla weak. Time frame for Tesla entry 11:32 p.m. to reach entry price. All right. We'll see. We'll see. That's remember though, that entry price you're looking for, that 195, that would be breaking today's lows by $2. That would be a big pullback. All right, I like this so far, guys.
Yeah, and that was a reaction off of that 5 minute fair value gap.
Yeah. Not gonna add yet. I'm not gonna add yet. I feel like that'd be a little crazy. Alright. I'm gonna add there. Moving my sell stops up. Entries moved up. I added here because we're potentially making a higher low. We came off this demand zone. We did grab liquidity down here. We're rejecting the fair value gap, which, so adding to my long is sort of counter trend trading that. But I know the market knows that there's the fair value gap there, so I'm hoping that the market wants to trap those people. And this little sell-off is just a pullback, trapping those people into shorts. So I'm gonna have to be patient. Nice Apple move. Nice Apple move back higher. Still just looking at the 5 minute, right? Gotta wait for the 5 minute to close. We got 2 minutes left in this 5 minute. Ooh, strong move lower, guys. Strong move lower. What is selling off so hard right now? Oh, Tesla with a strong move lower. That's what's up. I'm like, what's pushing us so low? Tesla had a quick move below its 199 key cycle level. I'm also looking at the chart, look at the 5 minute. We see all these lower wicks. All these sellers keep getting bought up. Staying in this trade. In some long positions, still on the NASDAQ. Nice pump on Apple. Need Microsoft to follow through. Look at Apple's pumping. Microsoft, we need this long wick on Microsoft. Need Meta to double bottom or something. Or just come back up, Meta. Nvidia with some buying pressure.
NQ, nice 1 minute tweezer bottoms.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, look at that. Cool. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Yeah, screw those shorts. Gotta think too, where's the most pain? 50 seconds left. Holding these longs. How great would it be if this 5 minute pushed green on this candle? That would be crazy. I do think it wants to stay red though. Because we gotta remember too, looking left, who has been in control? The Bears. But that's just recently. That's just today. But that was a strong move down today. Definitely not a fan of how this 5 is going to close if we don't get a long lower wick. Or at least close above that demand zone. Not feeling it, guys. Not feeling it. Let's see. Be patient, but that was a strong rejection off that fair value gap. But let's see if we want to make a higher low. Apple looks weak. Microsoft looks weak. I'm not a big fan of how equities are looking right now. I don't think bulls are going to want to take over here, guys. I'm still going to stay in this. I'm still going to be patient. We're still near a demand. We still grab liquidity. But it's just not looking good.
The hammer on ES sure was nice.
Yeah. How's a 15 looking? Really need that 15. So this 5 minute is going to be the make or break 5 minute. We need to rally on the 5 for the 15 to continue. Then we're going to be in a really steady trade. If it does not, we are going to exit. So right there. I want us to close above there on the 15. If we could close above there on the 15, we might be in for a real nice move. Apple trying to push higher still. Apple made a higher low off of demand. Apple's one of the strongest ones right now. Microsoft's also higher low, but it still has a lot of bearish momentum. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Again, be careful. Know what size you're in. Know what your risk is. I'm going to be waiting for the candle to close. Again, it does not look good for the bulls right now. Three minutes left in the 5 minute. I don't like how weak the weighted indice looks. Really want equities to start buying up, but they're not. They're just not. Tesla, Nvidia, everything's just so weak right now. Staying in these longs can be dangerous at the moment. But it's usually buy when others are looking to sell. So, with that being said, I'm really just staying patient right now. We have 2 minutes left in the 5 minute. That's plenty of time for it to rally, plenty of time for it to sell off. I have my stop orders in, being patient. I know my risk, I know my reward. We might want to take out lows again, right? Nasdaq's been taking out lows like it's apple picking today. A lot of weakness on equities right now, guys. A lot of weakness. But Apple, ES trying to come off this demand zone. Nasdaq sort of just grabbed some liquidity down there. We still have the minute 40 for the 5 minute to close. Just staying patient, man. Just staying patient. Moving my stops up a little bit. To like here. Yeah, it's going to go hit those. Let's see, though. We got minute 23 left. Everything looks super weak, though. Really not a fan of it. I'm taking some long contracts. Tesla around my entry today. Holding till Monday. It depends on your analysis. What time frame did you do your analysis? If you did it on something like an hourly, a 4 hour, and a daily, you could probably definitely swing some contracts. If you were looking at it on the 45 and the 15 or the 30 minute, then I would probably look for a day trade. Got to be careful with swing trades, though, because the market could always gap in a certain direction. "40 seconds left. Come on, Nasdaq. Don't make me shake the computer." No, I'm just kidding. That's the emotional traders. Yo, have you guys been getting a lot of Instagram reels of like these new traders lately? Because I don't know about you guys, but they're everywhere. Like everywhere on my Instagram, and it's super annoying. I
I'm
started.
banned off Instagram at the moment.
What'd you say? You're not on it right now?
I'm on the naughty step. They've put me in jail for a week.
What? What'd you do?
I said something politically incorrect. Oops.
I love you, Victoria. That's great.
As soon as I'm back, I'm gonna like all your posts.
That's amazing. All right, I'm not a fan of that 15 anymore, guys. 5 still has potential in a sense. 30 minute looks good now, but we don't want to be finding reasons to get into a trade. So I'm still going to follow my stop. I'm still going to follow my target. I'm staying in this trade. Apple pushing up, Microsoft pushing up, Meta pushing up. Equities should be going. Should be going, gone. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Now, with this current trade, right, I'm going to look for us to break above here and hold above there. If we could do that on the 30-minute, we'll look very clean to continue higher. If we don't, like how we're selling off now, again, we might continue back lower. I'm being patient on this trade, remembering equities have been a bit weak. We are in some longs. We got to remember, too, though, that daily time frame, sort of weak, but ranging, right? But green, so I don't know. We'll be patient on this. We'll wait. There are those bears again. Sort of thinking of adding there on this pullback again, but nah. These bears look like they want to take it. I'm watching that weighted indice. I'm still in this trade. What a boring sideways trade that might even end up as a loss, right? But that's what trading is. Sometimes we get in and we gotta wait and wait and wait. And sometimes that waiting pays off and we get a nice, really big winning trade. Sometimes it stops us out. As long as we're weighing our risks or reward, having good risk management, could wait all day. Set some alerts and walk away, whatever you want to do.
Well, just a quick thing that I'm realizing, and I thought of it before the 8:30 move.
I'm probably stopping out of this.
I'm having a hard time focusing on which strategy I'm going to follow. But it's the ICT concept of that there's manipulation. Well, there's
I'm out. I'm
consolidation,
stopped
manipulation, and distribution. And so it's very common that the Asian session is the consolidation, the London session is manipulation, and then distribution through the New York session, which is exactly what happened today. If you look at the chart back through the Asian consolidation, manipulation up, and then to expect a short for distribution down.
out. Nice. I stopped out, but I think I prematurely stopped out of that. But I'm not getting back in. Tough Friday, guys. Tough Friday. Shit happens. Apple pumping. Tesla weak. I stopped out of the long positions a little bit ago. Bears have
Life's
just
like a
been...
box of chocolates. You just got the one you don't like.
Yo, true. True, Forrest. Apple's pumping, though. I do really want to get back in this, but, like, to fight the trend for the third time, I'm not going to do that. It's probably going to go up here. That's crazy. We'll let this close. We'll see. I want to see how Apple closes. Nvidia's selling off. Tesla selling off. Constant consolidation. How's Bookmap looking? Is Bookmap doing anything? Bookmap's also just choppy. So it's just like, it's a trash day right now. We had a strong sell-off. Probably sell here too. I want to see if we could absorb 17,740.
On the ES, we got working on our second, or right now working on our third inside bar.
Yeah, we just had some buying pressure on Nasdaq on the tape on the book map. I want to get back in these. Yeah, we'll try one more. But I don't think so, guys. There we go. We need this to continue. We need this to continue right here. No, not to stall out. There we go. There we go. Alright, it's having trouble up here. Okay, buying pressure again. Here we go. Nice. Good bubble. Good bubble right there. Okay. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go. Nice. 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 Good. Big. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. 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 Go. Keep going. Does it want to keep going?
I scalped that.
Nice. I know I'm still holding. I'm trying to see where I want to get out. But this might just be the pop to keep popping.
I get out with the first sign of weakness.
On what time frame?
5 seconds.
Oh, no.
Baby scalps, baby scalps. I'm a
Baby.
baby trader.
I'm gonna get out of these up here for a band. So it gives me one more push. Now there's the weakness on the tape right there. Oh, am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Nice. Nice, let's go. Huge. I wanted us above that level right there. So watch that right now. You gotta remember too how that 30 minutes looking, right? So we consolidated for a while. Now we might want that 30-minute trend. Come on, break that. Break that. 2 points. 2 more points. Now, give me like 5 more points on the NASDAQ, and I'll probably look to get out. That's 7795. Nice. Nice. Keep going. Run it, run it, run it. I'm still in these, guys. I'm still in these. Let's go, NASDAQ. Let's go. Huge. Look at that buy order right there on the tape on time and sales. Huge. 30 seconds left. Buyers are still steady, guys. Holy cow. Holy cow. Wow. Keep going. What a re-entry. This is parabolic, as Jeremy would say. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And another candle opens, and I think we're going to continue, guys. I don't know. That's a crazy move. Staying in these, guys. Staying in these. Let's go. That's right. Let's go. Huge. Gives me one more push. I'm going to get out. Because now we're at that middle of the fair value gap. That's a strong, strong spot for potential pullback. But looking at that 5, looking how strong we are, that was crazy. We might really want to just continue higher here. I want to see how equities react too. What's the weighted index doing? Weighted indices flying. I'm not getting out of these. I'm not getting out of these. We let winners run around here. Oh, that's not even the middle of the fair value gap. That's the middle of the broken demand zone. Come on, Bulls. Microsoft, Meta, run it up. Go, go, go. Let's go, baby. One more push. One more nasty push. Make it nasty. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. 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 A lot of selling pressure. A lot of people are selling their orders now, taking profit. Just staying patient right now. Check out what Bookmap's doing still. Bookmap's trying to find its floor at 805. Good stuff. Good stuff. Come on, buyers. Step back in. Let's go. Let's go. Some selling pressure stepping in right there. A little red bubble. Now this would be where I would get out if I was getting out at weakness. But I just feel like we want to continue. I feel like that was a strong move. That was a long consolidation. I do feel like we should continue. But that's a lot of weakness on equities right now. We'll see. Nice pullback. Staying patient. Still in these. Oh, I gotta throw... Yo, guys, I'm gonna be back in a minute. I gotta throw the laundry in the dryer. So hopefully the market doesn't go crazy without me. Give me a minute, man. Let's see. See how quick I can be.
You should train his dog to do that for him.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Apple. Huge rip lower on Apple. That's not good. Huge drop on Apple. Rest of the equities are trying to hold up, except Tesla. Yeah, that's tough. I don't like that pullback. Let's be patient, though. 15 seconds on this 5 minute. 30's looking good. 30's keeping me in this, guys. Based off that 30 minute, zero reason to exit. The other time frames, however, need buyers to step back in here. Show up or show out. Looking at Bookmap right now. Let's keep an eye. You guys like want to keep Bookmap up like on the side like this?
Yeah, I like Bookmap. Thanks, Kevin.
All right, no problem. Some selling pressure, right? So we're being careful with this. Want to see a big buy bubble, just like we saw over here. I want to see another big bubble to show me that buyers are stepping in with strength again.
Bubbles. So
Bubbles.
we want green bubbles.
Bubbles. What do you do for work? Bubbles. Bookmap professionals, I like bubbles. The bubbles are red, I sell. The bubbles are green, I buy.
The bigger the bubble.
Bigger the bubble, the better the trade. The bigger the bubble, the better the pop.
I'm sure we could write a trading algorithm based on bubbles.
There is one. It's called Bookmap. I don't like
right.
the pullback on equities right now. Equities look like they just want to reverse back lower. What's the VIX doing? Is VIX dropping? VIX is dropping, so I mean, I guess it will hold. Not trying to convince myself to stay in it, not trying to convince myself to get out of it. Staying patient. Nice move on ES. See if NQ wants to follow through too. What time is it? Alright. Alright. Let's see. Nice. Oh wait, where are the bubbles? Bubbles. Oh good, guys, there's a bubble. Nice. See, that's exactly perfect. Still riding 2 NQ contracts from 17760. Good push. Good bubbles. Good bubbles, guys. Guys, the market's blown some great bubbles today. I'm probably going to look to exit if we get one more. Nah. I was going to say look to exit if we get one more push up. But to be honest, again, if the bulls are just taking over this trend and continuing, we really might have a nice push to somewhere around 17,880. It's like another 80 points from here. So if we could be patient and ride it out from an entry point down here, that'd be great. What's the CVD? CVD's green. But there's that selling pressure. Really not a fan of this selling pressure, guys. Considering adding down here. See if 7790 holds up as a floor. Because now we're retesting that fair value gap that we just created on the 5 minute. I gotta detach this so I could look at everything at the same time. Would be great. Oh, good. Let me just miss everything while I do that. I'm gonna add. Let's see how this closes. Gross. Give me another little push lower and then I'll add. I'm gonna add.
ES just closed an outside candle on the 5.
Sell stops are lined up inside the demand zone down here. So now this trade is looking more like an 11-1 based off the entry. I'd like buyers to continue here. We're having trouble right now, though. We might get a push lower first. What time is it? I'm gonna wrap it up soon, so definitely need the market to give us something. Come on, market, I have things to do. Could you please go to my take profit? Thank you. That's how trading works. You just ask, and you shall receive. No, I'm just kidding. Be patient. Be super mega patient. And you'll maybe get some profits if you're patient. Apple pumping, Microsoft pumping, Meta selling off from VWAP. Like that weighted indice looks like it wants to go higher. Is the 30-minute looking? 30 minutes still looking good. Like the 30 minutes to close above this line right there. We'll call that our line in the sand. In 3 NQ contracts now. Entry moved up to 17,771 because I added. Moved my stop loss up as well with that. Let's take a look at our bubbles. I'm not a fan that we're rejecting a 5-minute fair value gap to try to push lower, but it's the 30-minute that's sort of keeping me in this trade. So I'm not going to stop out based off of a lower time frame analysis against my higher time frame analysis. Because we did have the pullback from that 5-minute fair value gap. We failed to break below it, so we still stayed in it. We failed to hold below it, I should say. There we go. Beautiful.
We hit the 50% line on that fair value gap.
On the 5-minute?
That's what it looks like to me. Yeah.
17,823. We were like 3 points away from it. Come on, Pump City, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, NASDAQ. Run that up, run that up. Bull City, baby. Trap those bears. It's having trouble.
No, we nicked the 50% of the fair
Nice.
value gap.
Oh, nice, nice. Really want to see those buyers step in on Bookmap. Right now, Bookmap's not really stepping in with that many buyers, but we're pushing higher.
ICT calls those 50% lines the consequent encroachment.
Gotcha, that's cool. Alright, Microsoft and Apple are looking really good right now. But we're struggling on Bookmap, right? So there's not much strong continuous buying pressure at the moment. But I want to see that on Bookmap change. There we go, big green bubble. There we go, weighted indice 2 looks good, nice. Let's go, run this up.
Biggest line on ES on Bookmap is 50-40 even.
Nice, got you. 50-40. Where's NASDAQ? Where's ES? Okay, okay. How's VIX? VIX is still dropping. Like that for us to continue higher. Come on. Come on, NASDAQ. Come on, NASDAQ. Come on, NQ. Bro, I want to exit this just to lock in these profits up here because clearly it wants to chop around. But I want to stay patient. Entries down here. 3 contracts. Green right now. Gotta let this winner run if it wants to run. Respect the trade plan and so on and so forth. But look at that bearish pressure. I was saying how we were rising on the NASDAQ without clear buying pressure, right? And this is exactly what happens. It did not have the continuation because it wasn't true buying pressure. Big pullback on Apple, Microsoft as well. Meta looks like it might want to try to rip lower. We're at the spot that I wanted the 30-minute to close at on the 30-minute at 793. Crucial level, in my opinion. Look at these bears, though, man. Man, these bears are something, dude. I'm just having trouble trusting these bears, though. We're definitely going to rip lower a bit to at least try to grab some liquidity, you know, maybe break this little 5-minute range, come back lower, touch this, and push back higher. Wouldn't this be the order block right here, or breaker block right here? 785? Because that was like the last green candle on this down move, or no?
The pullbacks are order blocks.
Okay. Nice bulls. There we go. Microsoft's getting some nice. Microsoft and Meta, nice. Good stuff.
Yeah, the pullbacks are like your demand and supply zones.
Gotcha. That's what I thought. I like that weighted indice trying to push back higher. 220 left in this 5-minute. 30 still looking good. Really need that close above here on the 30-minute. It's struggling now. Come on, Tesla and Nvidia. We need us to run it. What up, YouTube? Yo, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. Still in these longs on NASDAQ right now. Checking out Bookmap. Need to see that buying pressure. There we go. That's a nice bubble. Guys, bubble. Just need extra bubbles. We need more bubbles. There we go. Another one starting to form. Let's see. Having trouble. Look, they're pushing the levels back lower on us, right? Minute 10 left in this 5-minute. Minute 10 left in the 30-minute. Minute 10 left in the hourly as well. Hourly is also a crucial time frame to watch. Would really like that continuation on the NASDAQ higher. $40 seconds left. $40 seconds left, which means it's time for the buyers and sellers to brawl it out. Come on, Apple. Come on, Microsoft. Meta with a nice little push higher. Tesla with a little bit of catching a bid. Come on, Nvidia. Come on, NASDAQ. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. 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 That's exact. Oh, nice. Oh, man. Okay. We'll wait. Definitely wait on that. I don't like the 15 for bulls, but I like the 30 for bulls. So I am going to be staying in this trade. Again, really trying to let our winners run here. That's what trading is all about. All the boot. Is it 11? Yeah, I'm gonna probably get... Oh, shit. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get ready to get going. I'll leave the stream up for you guys on Discord. YouTube, I'm gonna close that there. I hope you guys caught some of this. Yo, bulls, there we go. Finally. I say I'm gonna wrap it up, and the market's like, oh, alright, let's go. Let's go. Dude, huge. Holy shiznit. That's crazy. Really looking for continuation, guys. Microsoft strong pump. Wow. Wow. Let's go, guys. 3 NASDAQ contracts up 50 points right now on NASDAQ. And I think we're going to just continue higher. Let's see our buying pressure. Do we have good buying pressure on Bookmap? Would like to see that continue.
Bubbles.
Woo, bubbles. You guys are funny. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. I'm gonna look to get out of a contract. Do I really want to get out of a contract? Like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna look to get out of a contract at the top of this current candle. Maybe I'll get out of 2. No, I'll get out of 1. Get out of 1, try to let the rest run. Really great trade. We just turned a really bad day into a really great day, guys, and that's what consistency, profitability, and just proper execution and patience will do. You know, I was 0 for 2, was down like $2,000 on the day. It's 2,300, I think, at some point. Now we're pushing at almost up 1,000 off of this just one trade. So 1 in 3 for the day, still ending green. Why? How? Patience, execution, adding to my winner. Nice, let's go. Wow, that's something, guys. That is something, man.
Are you trading Apex accounts right now?
Yeah, I'm on that 150K, the price action account, the funded account. Yo, it's 1 day to pass right now, guys. It is 1 day to pass.
Yeah, I don't try to do that. I feel like I set bad habits for myself trying to do that.
That could definitely lead to some bad habits. I could see that. I'm going to get out of 1 contract right there, guys. Holy crap, what a trade. Moving my other contracts to break even. That's wild, guys. That's wild. I am going to get going, though. Up 1,000 on the day. Again, was down like 2,500, and that's just how it's done. That's just how it's done, baby. 40 seconds left. Oh, and we're still on YouTube. All right, so good. We still caught that. $30 seconds left. Come on, one more pump. One more pump. One more pump. Oh, man. Huge. Huge, 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 guys. Huge. Huge. Keep it going. Holy cow. All right, I'm all out there, guys. All out of my contracts there. Taking profit. Again, it was down 2,500 on the day. Worked the way back. 1,100 on the day. That's what's up. That's how we do it. Make our winners win. Have our losses, cut our losses short. We might even continue on this trend, looking how good equities look right now. But I mean, was that 60, 70 points on the NASDAQ? Let's see. And first entry was over. So again, we got chopped up. We were in longs over here, took a loss, right? Got in longs over here, went green, came down, took a loss because I moved my stop up, right? So I'm going to journal that. And remember, next time I can't move my stop up yet. Re-entered, was in 2 contracts, ran it up, came down, re-entered on the fair value gap entry, ran those up, and that's how we were able to make our winners so much larger than our loser, because we were able to add after we had that fair value gap confirmation. Wow, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. All right, YouTube, have a fantastic day. Discord, have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody. I hope you guys caught some of that with me today. It was definitely a choppy morning for the Bulls, but really, overall, great job. Another great educational session, another great day to learn something, and that's probably the best type of days. All right, take care. Happy Friday. Be good, everybody.